Good grief! Road to WrestleMania Still Undecided. Bianca Belair confronted by Rhea Ripley and IYO SKY after WWE Elimination Chamber win. The 2025 WWE Elimination Chamber is ongoing, and Bianca Belair has managed to win the Women's Elimination Chamber match against her opponents, defeating Alexa Bliss, Bayley, Liv Morgan, Naomi, and Roxanne Perez. But it's not a fairy tale ending for the winner of the chamber, and a new fight is brewing. Rhea Ripley and IYO SKY have both come out to the stage after Belair's win, and fans think that a three-way match is on the horizon that WrestleMania 41 will see Bianca Belair go after the Women's World Championship. The current Women's World Championship, Rhea Ripley, was seen at the end of the Women's Elimination Chamber match, after Bianca Belair was declared the winner. And then IYO SKY came up, much to the excitement of fans, who cannot wait for this confrontation to happen inside the ring. Belair is definitely going to WrestleMania, but who will she be facing off against? Rhea Ripley is the current champion, but things could change as soon as on Monday, when she faces off against IYO SKY on Raw. If she retains her title as the Women's World Champion, then Mami is going to Las Vegas for sure. But otherwise, it would be IYO SKY that Belair faces off against in WrestleMania. But that's not the kicker, as many think this could very well turn into a three-way match between Belair, Ripley, and SKY. Monday Night Raw between Rhea Ripley and IYO SKY will be an exciting match. Given Rhea Ripley's interference during her match with Liv Morgan is the reason IYO SKY could not be a part of the Elimination Chamber, we will now see the two of them have a go at each other on Raw on March 4th for the Women's World Championship title. Whoever wins will go up against Belair at WrestleMania, but will that really be it? Fans didn't seem too opposed to the idea of a three-way when Ripley and IYO SKY both confronted Belair after her win at the Elimination Chamber. A triple threat match between these three women could be a highlight of WrestleMania this year. We already have Charlotte Flair versus Tiffany Stratton to look forward to, and now the possibility that these three could come together could elevate the night to another level. But the road to WrestleMania is not an easy one. Let's see who really ends up matching up in Las Vegas. WWE Elimination Chamber 2025 result. Bianca Belair wins the Women's Chamber match. WWE Women's World Champion Bianca Belair has put another feather to her cap as she won the Women's Elimination Chamber match 2025 on March 1st, 2025, booking her ticket to the show's show. WrestleMania 41 WWE opened on March 1st, 2025, the Elimination Chamber Premium Live event at the Rogers Centre in Toronto, Ontario, Canada, with the first of two Elimination Chamber matches. In the Women's Chamber match, 6 participants joined the ring to determine who would challenge Women's World Champion Rhea Ripley. Bianca Belair had a tough bout, but the Women's Champion pinned Liv Morgan to clinch the Elimination Chamber title for the second time. As per reports, Rhea Ripley or IYO SKY will face Belair at WrestleMania, potentially setting up a dream match. Bianca Belair wins the Women's Elimination Chamber 2025. The 7th Women's Elimination Chamber kicked off rough for Bianca Belair as she was forced to see Jade Cargill make a shocking return. Belair was initially distraught as no one could help Naomi, as the other women were all locked in their respective pods. Bianca Belair shrieked in disbelief as her good friend was beaten down right and utterly destroyed Naomi, who was stretchered off later in front of her. However, she came up trumps, scoring the winning pinfall on Liv Morgan to punch her ticket to WrestleMania 41. After Liv Morgan attacked Alexa Bliss, she faced Belair, who later attacked Morgan with a braid slap, whipping right across her waist. The impact was such that it left a cut, and the effects of that whip were visible. But Bianca did not stop there. She followed it with a dive off the top of the pod on all three opponents: Alexa Bliss, Liv Morgan, and Roxanne Perez. Later, she locked Morgan between her shoulders and tossed her into the pods and the chains surrounding the chamber repeatedly, before pinning down Morgan finally to win the title again. Bianca Belair to face Rhea Ripley or IYO SKY at the WrestleMania 41. It is now expected that Bianca Belair will be challenging reigning Women's World Champion Rhea Ripley or IYO SKY at the Show of Shows. This will be decided after the duo squares off in a title match on Raw on Monday. On March 4th, 2025, the 35-year-old is a three-time Women's World Champion and won the WrestleMania 37 against Sasha Banks. She has yet to face Ripley in a singles match on the main roster, and fans are already waiting to watch them get involved in a clash. However, Belair has collided with IYO on 6 occasions. Their last clash was on an episode of Raw in August 2024 that it won't be. Edition of SmackDown, Bianca Belair faced Piper Niven in a one-on-one match. The WWE Women's Tag Team Champion demonstrated impressive strength throughout the contest. Ultimately, the EST defeated Niven with a powerful KOD in the center of the ring. During an interview with Byron Saxton on SmackDown Exclusive, Bianca Belair stated that she was excited to compete in the Women's Elimination Chamber match. She acknowledged the strong competition and highlighted her tag team partner, Naomi, as a potential qualifier. The EST emphasized her desire to become a double champion at WWE WrestleMania. Yeah, I'm super excited. Like you said, I'm one of 6. I know the other 5 are going to be amazing competitors. Hint, one beside me, Naomi, I know she's going to get in next week, but I'm excited about it. It's another opportunity to solidify your path to WrestleMania and go after a world title. And I love having this tag team title on my shoulder, but I wouldn't mind another one. But, yeah, I'm trying to get to WrestleMania because you can't spell WrestleMania without EST, right? Belair said Bianca Belair could face a major WWE star at WrestleMania 41. Winning the Women's Elimination Chamber on March 1st at the Rogers Center would grant the EST a title shot against either Rhea Ripley or Tiffany Stratton. There's an update on where the creative direction could go done on a recent edition of Live Q&A on Backstage Pass. WrestleVote stated that they had not heard of a potential match between Rhea Ripley and IYO SKY. However, the report noted that a showdown between the Nightmare and Bianca Belair is being planned for the Showcase of the Immortals. It remains to be seen whether Belair will headline WrestleMania 41 in a World Championship match. I haven't heard that Rhea versus IYO match specifically. I do think it's shaping up to be Rhea and Bianca. That's what was reported. I believe Sean Ross had that over the weekend. That is accurate. So, I think that's where they're going. But I haven't heard anything about IYO SKY, no. This is Bianca Belair's body transformation. Over the years, Bianca Belair has been a talent we have seen rise up the ranks of the WWE by being the premier woman on the roster. She has been featured on numerous PLE cards. She has broken a fair few records for women in the sport and already has a career worthy of a place in the Hall of Fame. Before the EST would rise to significant power, it's important to take a look back on this woman's decorated career. From humble beginnings as a CrossFit competitor to teaming with Jade Cargill, this is Bianca Belair's transformation. Over the years, Bianca Belair is an athlete, and it is clear to see that when she was in high school, she was a tremendous track and field competitor. She would reach her athletic apex when it came to her time in 2011 as a CrossFit powerlifter. She has always had big toned arms which would set herself from most women of her height at only 5 feet 7 inches. Unfortunately, due to a condition known as intercostal chondritis, she would have to prematurely abandon her CrossFit career in 2014. She would toss